Our next guest has come a long way from her little tomboy days on Walton's Mountain. She'll be going a long way this month when she'll... I hope I can learn how to read better than this. I hate that machine. She'll be going a long way this month when she runs in the Avon International Marathon. Judy Norton Taylor. Hi.
Hello.
Looks so much different than the Waltons, but you probably get it.
It's amazing what running will do to you.
Yeah. How long have you been into running?
10 months.
Really?
Yeah.
And how many marathons have you been in?
None.
None? No. Didn't you win one?
No. Win one? Are you kidding me?
But you haven't been in any yet.
No. This is a new sport I've just taken up.
So which one is it now?
Running.
I mean, which marathon are you going to be in? Let's start this over again. She's come a long way from her tomboy days.
I'm running in the Avon International Marathon, as you said. It's an all-women's marathon. And what's neat about it is that all women's marathons are relatively new. Even allowing women to run in marathons is fairly new. Only within the last 10 or 12 years have they been allowed to run. Isn't that shocking?
I didn't know that.
I know. Aren't you just appalled by that?
No, I thought, why couldn't women run in it before?
I don't know. Men are real weird sometimes. Anyway, but this is a big marathon because it's one of the qualifying races for the team for the World Championships. So there's going to be some really top runners, people like Greta Weitz and, you know, Allison Rowe. I mean, people of that caliber. I don't know if they specifically are going to be here, but some people I'm going to say goodbye to at the starting line because I'll never see them again.
Now, where will you start in the race? I mean, how do you qualify? Yeah, because, no, they do qualify.
Yeah, within the top runners, they let them have the front line so they don't kill anybody when they leave the starting line. I'm just doing it for fun. I mean, I'm not going to be breaking any records, and it was a challenge, you know. How many women can run a marathon? I thought, you know, why not? I hold all the records on the Battles Network Stars. I thought, you know, I got to have something new to do.
Yeah, you're an athlete then.
Yeah, I'm real competitive.
And it's funny you never got into running before.
Well, you see, my father's been running. My father started running when he was 40, and he's run 10 marathons, including Boston, about 4 times. And if you knew my father, you'd understand why I never ran.
Why?
Because I grew up with a father saying, you must do this, you must do that, and I went, no, no. So when I got old enough to refuse to do anything that he told me to, I did. And running was something I went, no, I'm not going to run.
And because you didn't like running at all?
No. I hated it. It was so, it's a boring sport. I still think it's boring. I don't care. Whoever tells you it's fun to go out and run 10 miles is lying.
I can't understand why people get... I
do it because I like to eat.
So that's... Oh, see, it balances out.
Yes.
They say that there's a correlation, in fact it was in our show, one of the episodes, between anorexic girls and men who run, or obsessive runners, and they say that it's got a similar kind of psychological
I object. Well, I mean, I know it's personally not true in my case. I have heard that they say that people that are compulsive runners, also there's a correlation between that and being anorexic. And I'm not compulsive, honest. I'm going to run this one, and I may never do it again.
Yeah, but if you're anorexic, you probably can't get into too many marathons.
Well, they say men that are compulsive runners and women that are anorexics. There is
there's a comparison between the two.
Yeah, they look the same.
I gotcha. Oh, I gotcha.
I don't know.
So what happens after a hard run? What, do you polish off about 4 pizzas and a couple pitchers of beer?
Something like that. Yeah, no, it's fun. I just, it's the one thing I've found that lets me be able to go out and eat whatever I want.
So you're not a health nut?
Are you kidding?
No. Okay.
No. Okay. No, running's the one healthy thing I do. So I have to justify it some way by rewarding myself.
How many miles a day?
Right now in the training, usually anywhere between 5 and 20.
So how long does it take to run 20 miles?
Depends whether I'm having a good day or not. About 2 hours and 45 minutes, something like that.
Morning, afternoon?
Mornings usually, get it out of the way. So I can run in half of the 20 miles before I've woke up, and then it's a lot easier.
So you see these runners, I know when you're sitting there at a red light and it suddenly changes green and you just start out and somebody runs past you and they feel like they got the right of the way because they're jogging.
I know.
You know, which is bad.
Well, they're worth 20 points if you run them over.
And I aim for them, believe me. No.
No, actually, I'm considering part of this training because I'm supposed to be doing a film later on this year that's about it's a combination of a running race and a horseback riding race, a race called a ride and tie. And so I figure I can write it off as training for the film.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Can't write it off financially, though.
Oh, the worst thing is going to be I'm going into rehearsals on a play the day after I run the marathon. I can just see me.
The day after?
Yes, the day after. On the set for rehearsals. You want me to hit what mark? Sit? Stand? Can we reblock this? I mean,
that's 26 miles.
Yeah.
The marathon.
26.2. And believe me, I'm sure you noticed that .2 at the end of it.
Would have to be the toughest part of it.
Well, they say the last 6 is as hard as the first 20.
Do you think there'll be extra pressure on you because you're a celebrity?
To finish, yes, because I've told a lot of people I'm running this, including half the world now. And if I don't finish, I'm going to be so humiliated.
Will somebody be televising this?
I hope not. I'm sure that there will be a lot of news coverage out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if someone's covering it from beginning to end, but I know there's going to be a lot of press out there. Matter of fact, we're doing a little press thing on the 31st of this month, 31st of May, out at Will Rogers State Park here in, LA area. Just a little publicity thing and a little, I think, mile and a half run, just to sort of kick things off.
Just to let all the cameras get a shot of you running, right?
Right.
Well, tell me about this new stage play you're in.
It's an original play called Pirates Island, written by a couple of guys, Marty Ragaway and Craig Tennis, who had a big hit up in Las Vegas the end of last year. And it's never been done before. It's like the West Coast premiere, and it's a 5-character comedy, which is I'm really looking forward to because no one's seen me do comedy, and I love comedy, and so it's a chance to do something different, and it's contemporary. I mean, out of the overalls.
And it's in front of an audience.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if they hate you, you know about it real soon.
Immediately. Well,
Yeah.
we're just talking about it.
It's a dinner theater, so we take their knives and forks away before the show starts.
Very smart. Also, some people toss their buns, so be careful that they clear the tables of all the rolls and croissants and stuff.
Well, it takes place in a really ratty lobby of a hotel, so the more stuff that ends up on the stage, the more authentic the set will look. We said, don't bother to dust it, let the cobwebs grow,
When you did the Waltons, was that your beginning acting?
No, I started when I was about 7. You thought I was young when I did the Waltons.
Yeah, I still see in the reruns, yeah.
Yeah.
But, so you did stuff before that?
Yeah, I did quite a bit of stage work, and
Oh, so the stage is a new work to you then?
it's just something I'm getting back to. I'm also gearing towards not only stage, but musical theater.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is something new for me.
Okay.
So
And again, the marathon is on June the 5th.
Yeah.
It's the Avon.
And what it does for people who are in the LA area who want to come out and cheer us on, it starts at the Santa Monica Courthouse and circles Santa Monica, and then goes all the way into the Coliseum.
Okay, we'll be looking for
And it's going to be on the Olympic course.
Oh.
Yeah, the course for the '84 Olympics.
So you won't be running past here, and we won't be able to get a shot of you past here, huh?
No, but if you want to come out, I'll be sure and wave to you and bring the
Okay.
cameras and yeah.
All righty. Sounds good. Thank you, Judy. Kim, thank you. We'll see you on St. Elsewhere. All righty? And when we come back, Joyce Gilson is going to be taking us to a fashion show.